There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
The world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. And tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. A moment here now to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Levine. And it's Bryant in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Irving at the 1. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Quick start for the Kings in this one. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
And that one drops. MP's got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. They need this. And Sabonis pulls it down. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. season's still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball has been played to see how this year's rookie class is shaping up. A chance now to see the rookie race that shows which first-year players are making a big impact early in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. You look at Bryant, what a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear #1 right now. Nobody even close to passing.
And here is Bryant after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And it goes down 2 points. MP's got 13.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Davis inside. Murray on him. And Davis puts it in.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now here's Bryant. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Good on the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
1:03 left to play here in the first. Pass to Flag. The 15-footer hits the front of the rim and out.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
A drive by Bryant.
MP went right for the teeth and got rewarded.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Thompson outside. And a wide open look for Flag. Offline with his three. Sacramento leading by 12. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Levine. And that's now 19 points for MP. So for the Kings, their last game a win against Denver.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
MP getting it done for the Kings. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. Welcome back to the NBA Cup semifinal. Second quarter action getting underway. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys. Their last win against Denver. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He contributed 52 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Yep, it counts.
An efficient scorer, Irving is capable of connecting from just about any spot on the floor.
Here's Bryant. Rebound by Marshall.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And on the way from Irving for three. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Drops in the tray. MP's got 29.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
Russell passes to Davis. Outside Irving. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Russell. Davis kicks to Irving. Lively a screen on Ellis. Irving for three. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Here's MP. Oh, get up, MP. Woo!
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Lively. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Now Davis. DeRozan defending. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Sacramento Kings.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for better win tonight, win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. Monumentous.
I like that.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Look here now at Sacramento. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with big fella.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And halftime is come and gone, and the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Flagg is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Cooper Flag.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for MP.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
On the wing, Davis. Misses off the right eye.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Guys, back over to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Bryant. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's MP, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Irving against Westbrook. Over to the wing. The 3. And it's flag missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Dallas moving it around. Irving passes to Davis. Count it. And that's 13 points for Davis.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Murray outside. Sabonis kicks to Levine. It's Bryant, high post. Over flag, and there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Levine. Bryant's got 45 points. Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Davis on the follow. Sacramento leading by 17. And a deep 3 from Bryant. A rebound by Washington.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Bryant looking around. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Washington. Najee Marshall comes in for Flag. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Klay Thompson. And then for Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Keegan Murray. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Zach LaVine.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And here's Marshall from the arc. The three ball drains it from beyond the arc. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And that one's good.
MP showing he's one to be reckoned with at the highest level.
Inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision.
Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Bryant's checked in. On the floor for Sacramento. DeRozan out there with Achua. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Sabonis. And it's MP in at the shooting guard. Yep, that one goes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kings leading now by 14. Right side, Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
Well, guys, I think we have our drive of the night.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Irving. And the rejection by MP.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Irving. And the rejection by MP. DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Hey, why not? DeRozan has that huge vertical. Just put it up there and let him go get it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Derek Lively. Flag comes in for Marshall. It's Thompson in for Russell. Then for the Kings, Murray's checked in for Precious Achua. Zach LaVine comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Dennis Schroeder. And the shot goes in.
This rookie flag is tough. Willing to take contact on and convert through it.
MP.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Here's the three. Rebound by Murray. Kings leading now by 20. The drive by MP. And it's in there.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the Kings check on 2 more.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Westbrook against Irving. It's Davis on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Irving for 2. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Sacramento.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Irving with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The drive by MP. Basket counts.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Outside, Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And a deep three from Bryant. It counts.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
60+ in the win for you, MP. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted.
I took a lot of good shots, and I made a good share. I'm not trying to be greedy, Dominic. Everyone needs to eat. At a certain point, you got to leave well enough alone, or the basketball gods are going to get you.
Well, no one wants that, MP.
Definitely not me. Alrighty.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dom, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. So long.
It's official. Team Cade is joining GBL. And that's MP's new club league circuit for those of you who don't know. I'm excited. We're going to build this thing into the best circuit in the country. We're going to help a lot of kids on their way to college and pros.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter tonight on the sideline is ELi LaForce. This is a big night in the NBA season.
And guys, it really is. These teams have worked so hard to get here, and they're both looking to get their hands on the trophy. I don't think they'll hold anything back.
Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81, with Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Towns in at center.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. Makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
MP outside. And that one is good.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hart with a screen on Schroeder. And Brunson, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past him.
The second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Shamet finds Brunson. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
The Kings have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And that one's good. MP.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Shamet. At the top of the key, Towns. Down low, here's Bridges. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Sacramento. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Let's go to the sideline and see what ELi LaForce has dug up for us. ELi, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 70 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, ELi. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's MP, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. MP's got 10 points in the game. Brunson scanning the floor. Hart with a screen on Westbrook. And it's Brunson missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Bryant outside. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 13.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Back to Brunson. Jacks up a three. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, the with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bryant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Brunson outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Here's MP. And Bryant slams it in.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Anunoby in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Bryant looking over the floor. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court for the Knicks, the 2 forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle.
That's a tough shot, but Bridges with the determination.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Sacramento making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Shamet's checked in. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Schroeder surveying the floor. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
It's Robinson high post. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges shot. Good.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, ELi LaForce. ELi, it's all yours.
Hey guys, Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you, Kevin.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, ELi, we appreciate the report. There's a screen. Here's DeRozan. Yes, that goes in. DeRozan's got his first points of the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis comes in for Eubanks. And MP subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And it's Towns missing. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And the rejection by MP. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Zach LaVine. And a switcher also for New York. Robinson's checked in. There's 1:59 left in the first half of the game. DeRozan against Towns. Shot clock at 5. And it's Brunson missing. Kings leading now by 10. Here's Bryant. MP converting the top bucket.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Brunson against Schroeder. New York needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Shamet.
Great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open three.
Outside Bryant. Right side Sabonis. Outside Westbrook. From deep, Bryant. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Knicks trail by 9. It's stolen by DeRozan. Floats it up for MP. And stolen by Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. Another 3 for New York.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
And here's MP for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Bryant's got 25 points in the game. New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
No problems knocking that one down. And now it's a 12-point Kings lead. Here's Anunoby. Good defense by MP. And so it's Sacramento up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the New York Knicks.
There's a lot of love for the NBA Cup. The league, the fans, it's created interest.
And nobody's taking it lightly. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. And Hooper No Bloopers wants... And that concludes...
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We've got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. Good ball movement here by the Kings. MP staying with it through the contact.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Hart outside. To Brunson, launches it. Rebound by the Kings.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Schroeder, left side. Pass to Levine. Back to MP. From deep. And there's Levine on the assist by Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Domantas Sabonis said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Bridges shot. Good.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Outside, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 16. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Bridges against Levine. Bridges kicks to Hart. Fires from the line. That's short off the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Banked in off the glass. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Brunson against Schroeder. Now here's Brunson, guarded closer. And it's Towns missing. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Knicks trail by 18. Brunson outside. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot on the wing. Towns is doubled. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Bridges has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Kick out to Levine. Pass to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Schroeder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is Bridges. Towns up top. Now here's Bridges from the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP passes to Schroeder. Murray dishes to Bryant. Levine kicks it over to Schroeder. MP outside. Beyond the arc. And there's Levine on the assist by Bryant. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half. Now Brunson. Count the basket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass.
Changes for Sacramento. Keegan Murray's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bryant comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Levine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Setting the floor for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Back to Shamet. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
And we got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Miles Deuce McBride. Hey, Allie, what are they saying over there?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. He said it looks like the result of that last play was a broken toe. Losing someone in the middle of a season is never easy. They'll definitely have to rethink some things moving forward. Guys, back to you.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
Oh, it's the kind of news you just dread hearing. Here's hoping for a smooth recovery.
And there's the 3.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Now Sabonis. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
From outside, it's good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Brunson fires. Murray rips down the board. Kings leading now by 16. Now Sabonis. Bryant outside. Here's Murray. MP right side. Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Schroeder against Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's MP. And Bryant throws it down hard!
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Brunson finds Bridges. Driving inside. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Bryant for three. And the Kings another three.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Get there, get there. Bridges outside. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. MP inside. Hart's there. Sabonis the pass to MP. From downtown, hits it from three-point range. MP's got 38 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Appreciate it. Thank you.